Well, it's that time again. Instead of one box, it's two boxes from Japan. And which one do we open first? This is the heavy one. This one has something I've been waiting a long time for. So let's check out this one because there's a few surprises. Hi, my name is Joel. I've been collecting video games from the age of 8 and Japanese video games from the age of 12. Yep, 12. Japanese games always have better artwork and more content, not to mention the thousands of games that haven't been released anywhere else in the world. I live in Australia and luckily Japan is not too far away.
Japan.
The best part is I have heaps of contacts I've gathered over decades. This is what's in the box, Japan. Well, it's another batch of PlayStation 1 games, and can you believe 80% of the games here I do not own? There's like 5,000 games in the PlayStation 1 library, and I'm 80 games away after I catalogue these. I can't wait. Let's have a look at a few of the games that I got in this bunch. First of all, let's remove this. Well, I've picked a handful of games out of that bunch, and some of them are quite weird. Check this out. This is called Genbe Mei Kawa. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. And basically it's like a pet game for the PlayStation. And there's another one here, but this is in a cardboard custom box. So I quite like that. This is another one. So it's called Pet in TV. And it's a series of games. So you can see there, Pet in TV. Let's have a little look.
そういうわけで、いよいよ発売になります。
ですからよく似たアイテムだと勘違いすることもあります。まだ経験の浅いピットの場合、エネルギーパックと同じように丸い形をした爆弾を食べられるものと勘違いしてしまいます。
Well, I never thought I'd see this game in the Japanese territory. It's actually the board game of Theme Park. So I've never seen it. I did know the game existed, but I haven't actually played it. Well, Thomas the Tank Engine's popular all over the world and clearly in Japan because it's Thomas the Tank Engine on PlayStation 1, Japanese version, and it's under Kids Station. So I don't know if that's a name they're using just for this game or they have a series of them. I'm pretty sure I've got another Thomas the Tank Engine game in my PlayStation collection, my current one. So I'll have to check that out. And I think I'm finally finished my Namco collection for PlayStation 1 with some Namco games. So we've got Ace Combat 3. This is a different cover to the one I've got. I've got the best of, and this is not the best of, it's the proper game. Smash Court Tennis. Well, it is actually called Smash Court Tennis, I think. It's Smash Court. And Ridge Racer in this thin cover. So this is a best of Ridge Racer. I have not seen this type of cover for any other Namco game. So I'm not sure if I'm missing some there, but pretty good.
Ridge Racer!
Well, that box was full of surprises, but the real party's in this one. Well, I've finally got this ASCII grip controller for the Super Famicom. I've got it for PlayStation and other consoles. I've been hanging to get it for the Super Famicom and its box, cannot wait to use it. Oh, I've been after this for ages. This is a Hyper Olympic controller and it is awesome. It's just, well, let's have a look at it. Well, it actually comes with the cartridge. I did know that, I must have just forgotten. And here it is, and they look in incredible condition. So this is the Hyper Sport controller. Did I say Hyper Olympic? Yeah, it is Hyper Olympic, but they call it Hyper Sport. And you've got player 1 and player 2. And when you want to run, who remembers that in the arcade? I cannot wait to use these controllers. They're a lot of fun. You can't beat custom controllers, especially the original Konami product. Well, here it is, another Super Famicom. How many Super Famicoms have I got? In the past, sometimes you've got to buy them in bundles, whether you buy an accessory and a Super Famicom comes with it, they're fairly cheap. But this Super Famicom's a little bit special, and let's see why. Well, for one, the Super Famicom is in phenomenal condition. It is pretty much new. They are the original bags. But when we pull the Super Famicom out, we have something on the back, and that's this serial number. This serial number tells us it's got the better RGB chip, known as the 1 chip, and this actually gives you a better RGB output out of the custom Famicom RGB out, or the multi-out. Is that what they call it? Yes, the multi-out of this Super Famicom, and I cannot wait. Now, I have got a Super Famicom with RGB out, the good one, the 1 chip. However, it's got some audio issues, so I cannot wait to put this in the console area and play some good old Super Famicom. Well, should we look what else is in the box, because there's one thing left. It is the Super Famicom Box. Finally, I've got its brother home, so the Famicom Box can now join its Super Famicom Box, and I cannot wait. This may look light, this weighs a ton. Oh man, look at it. I cannot wait to display it and even use it. So as you can see, the back, it's in fantastic condition. It's been treated well. This was actually sitting in Nintendo Japan. So I do have a contact in Nintendo Japan to thank for this, and this is mind-blowing. It's got a few scratches and bumps, but you can't expect it to be brand new. Now, I'm not going to say much about this because we're going to do a review on the Super Famicom Box and the Famicom Box very, very soon. Overwhelmed.